Alright, 2 more main levels to do. We'll do this one first. Orbital Blitz. Wow. Okay, I'm sure they're going to put on a show for these final few levels. Another space-themed one. I think the last space-themed one that we had I wasn't, like, as big on. Like, it was slightly underwhelming. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's any way to even get that. But yeah, the design of this one, once again, looks super cool. And I just love the low-gravity stuff. It looks so good. It's a shame you can't, like, glide further and stuff. Like, it doesn't affect the mechanics in that way. That would have been really nice. But yeah, once we find the first jigsaw piece, we'll see if that one from... Huh? I was just gonna chat for a second. Calm down, game. What the hell? Why did it want to kill me like that? It didn't even spawn. Like, it just randomly decided to spawn later on. What the hell was that? Where did it spawn from? Get the hell out of here, you little shit. It's another classic case where I took one more step. That would never have happened. But what I was gonna say is that we'll know once we pick up the first jigsaw if that guy that was teasing us at the start was yeah, was actually just teasing, or whether we could have grabbed that. So there's our first customer. We need to... There we go. Prototype pilot. With speed like this, who needs weapons? Whoa. I want to do that pose again. We're used to this one. This one's the classic. But the other one was pretty nice. Okay. This is becoming a bit more of a common theme now. Something stealing away the finale of the level. Look at that. Awesome visuals. Wow. Come on then. Okay. Again, there's lots of these little bits like off to the side, but I think obviously only very few of them are accessible, but I'm trying my best to pay attention to them. Whoa. Cool. Oh yes, it's our old friend again. Get clucked. Whoa, they illuminate as well? That's so cool. Yeah, I just went to see if there was something at the top of the tree, but I think you just fall straight back down. Yeah, nothing that I could see from there. This was, yeah, it had been a while since we faced an enemy of that type. Now, obviously there's something down there as well. We need to just do that first. Come on. There it is. Whoa. Of course I chose wrong, as always. Whoa. That's so dope. Yeah, and this helps me to do what exactly? Nice. There we go. Anti-grab ace. A friend in speed is a friend indeed. The little Astro dogs. Love it. Really? How is it possible that it smacks it every single time? Ah, but then you can't glide afterwards? You can. So I could smack it on the way down. Yeah, that's literally what I tried to do the first time. Okay. Before continuing on, let's have another quick look back. Wow, this is a bad combination. Whoa, yeah, they're really okay. That bit we have to be very careful. I think until I deal with them, I can't activate this thing properly. Have to be careful. I'm gonna do a second jump here. Yeah, I need to basically. I want to take that one out quickly. The guitar guy. Yeah, I need to make those. The timing is annoying, man. There you go. That's good enough. Better. Oh, really? Is it worth going back down there? I think it might be. Okay. Really heading towards the core of the planet now. Bad timing. I thought I was going to fire it off earlier and I would have been able to dodge around it. Wow. That's lame. But yeah, now I know I can just go straight through. It's not as big a deal. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, this is definitely one of the tougher main game levels, but still it doesn't really enter the same league as the toughest symbol ones. Came out too quick. They always keep those ones unpredictable. Like some of them will literally wait like 3 seconds before they bring the spikes out. Some of them do it very quickly. So it's just Just because one of them did that doesn't mean they all will. That's annoying. So this is one of the sections actually that doesn't have a checkpoint for quite some time. By this game standards, like, this is a big gap between checkpoints. So we need to be a bit more careful here. I hate that guy. It's still my least favorite enemy of the game. Every time I think to myself I can just kind of dodge around it, I'm always disappointed. So you really have to wait for it to commit. Yeah, I took a risk there again. I shouldn't have done it. But that's why oftentimes I'm still preferring to laser instead of punch. I feel like the laser, it doesn't matter if they bring their spikes out or not, I'm always able to deal with it. Whoa. That was close. That was close. Alright, let's keep an eye on everything here though. Still no jigsaw piece. And still no checkpoint either, so we really need to make sure we get up there here. Oh, good. What is this? Oh god, it's this again. There's a jigsaw. I'm not sure it's the most backtracky level in the world either. I think it is doable. But if we've missed the jigsaw, then we'll see. I think right at the end they've kind of ramped up the difficulty a little bit in terms of trying to make sure you get all of the... Yeah, shit. In terms of trying to get all of the bots and the jigsaws. Like, my strike rate has been very good, but it has dropped a little bit the last few levels. Yeah, getting more challenging. But the regular checkpoint is just keeping it honest. So, you know. Judging distance with this for me is even harder. Yeah, again, I can't judge distance. I think it's way more designed for, obviously, verticality. But when they combine the two, it gets more difficult. It's not something you have to do very much, I think, with this one. So I'd rather just do that. I think just go up straight and use my jets for the rest of it. So. Another one up there. Okay. The fact there's a special character is already promising. This bit's safe at least. Now. I think we just have to give up a death here. Wow. I'm surprised I made that. Was that the first? It was the second. Okay. At least now we know. We're wondering about backtrackability. We're about to find out. Although this is a section I would rather have not had to backtrack. Damn it. So that's why they gave you this little platform here. Damn. Yeah, it kind of seems almost random at the start. I had been looking up towards the top of the trees to my credit, but obviously every single tree, there's so many of them here. I kind of gave up on that pretty quickly, but I guess I shouldn't have. Nice. Okay, that puts us back on track. But, well, for the bots at least it puts us back on track. Still no sign of the jigsaw piece. Just don't know how early in the level it is. Unfortunately, I think now the more that I think about it, I think that spaceship at the start that had the jigsaw piece, but it always seemed like it was ahead of you. It seemed like you couldn't catch it. It didn't seem possible to me. But I think based off that, I should probably just try to finish the level and just see what happens. Maybe you're supposed to backtrack jumping on these. Of course, at the last one I died. I'm impressed they even gave you anything for that. I didn't think they would. It's kind of cool that they do. Yeah, that one's a step too far. One subtle but very clever thing about this game also is that, let's say you want to backtrack and you're looking for bots and jigsaw pieces, the game will, let's say you die during that process, the game will respawn you at the nearest checkpoint, not at the one you most recently activated. And that's a huge difference, because let's say you need to do like a minute or two of backtracking, or you're just exploring, and then something happens, you die, and then you have to go back to, like, go much further ahead, sorry. Then that's going to be very annoying, but that makes a very big difference, I think. But yeah, this one, I can't find the jigsaw once again, so yeah, it's a shame, but it's been multiple levels in a row now where I've lost the groove when it comes to finding everything. But given my success so far with it, I have to imagine that they've just deliberately made it more difficult now. I don't think it's that I've suddenly slacked off and I just can't see things anymore, because there's just been too many levels where I've cleared everything. I mean, especially once I allow myself to backtrack a little bit, you can almost always find everything. But not this time. That's lucky. I deserve that. Alright, so we're finally back to roughly where we were before. There we go. Boom. Now, there is someone up there that we need to make sure we can get to. There we go. Well, at least if we stay on track with the bots and it really is right at the beginning of the level, we've had that once or twice. And at least it's very quick to just come back and do that a couple of times and just get what you need and leave. Okay, it's a bit of a rando. Nice anti-grav blocks there. Alright. Whoa. Sometimes I like to scout out to see if I can see anyone in advance or anything. At the moment I don't think I can though. Because you can see those little like almost sweat kind of things, like the animations on the bots who need to save. How did they let me die there? They shouldn't make it that tight for that. Usually they're quite forgiving with the with these things. I mean, I literally, if you grab these coins, you shouldn't be dying like that. Silly. Like that to me is just needless. It's just like, it adds nothing to force you to make a small adjustment there when they show you a path to jump already. Yeah, see? Just snap to it. Just snap to it. It's not that hard. Just let me snap to it, please. Another one. So now we also have this stuff over here. This is backwards, right? How did we do that? So I think this bit is a little bit of a glass ceiling here. I was looking back on it. I think that's what I wanted to do. This looks like a little bit of a trick coin here. Yeah. Get out of here. Right. And yeah, there is another one over there. Running for its life. Okay, so we're hanging on here, like we're doing our best, but I think if it really was just a jigsaw piece at the start, then I think basically we're on track. Alright. SSD. Fine. Oof. Just this guy left. That's pretty cool. Alright. So we have what? One more bot to find and one more jigsaw piece. Let's see how we do. Okay. Yeah, based on those, it's got to be at the start of the level. It must be. Almost overjumped. Yeah, gonna take my chance. I've backtracked enough in this level. I'm gonna assume that there's one more to save at the end, and if I'm wrong, then so be it. Keep a foe. I don't know how I'm supposed to damage it. It's always faster than me. There you go. There we go, now we're rolling. Cool. For a split second I thought they dropped someone. But yeah, these levels have definitely been the hardest ones for me to try and catch people. So we're going to complete this one, but we're going to have to come straight back. So limping over the line a little bit here with these final levels, but I think I definitely heard about the final set of levels being definitely like a different tier from the others. But after this one, we literally have one more level, so we're almost there. I mean, the final, say, 2 or 3 levels being a bit difficult with that, it's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, that's the worst performance we've had in basically ever since the very beginning of the game. For like the first time through the level. So let's see if this guy is going to show up with that. Yeah, so I think you just have to be quick enough. You just have to put the burners on from the very beginning. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. That's the good part. Now I'm even more bummed that I missed the final bot. I was doing really well. But yeah, we're going to do a little speed run here as usual. Probably die a lot in the process, but still. Can't speed run when they're around. Unfortunately, the only thing about retracing this level and trying to speed run it is that most of the level is very easy to run through. But this is the one section where they don't give you a checkpoint either for quite some time. And you can't mess it up, so you have to be careful. So you have to take it a little bit easy with this one, otherwise your kind of quote-unquote speed run is going to get very annoying. So, yeah. Okay, so the birdie is finally showing me something. Don't know why the lasers didn't fire there, but the bird is showing something, so it's round here. Ah, shit. Yeah, that was doable. I could have found this. That's a shame. All good though. What, we just... Okay, so much for that. What's going on here? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, because it's one of the final levels, obviously they're making it not easy to just kind of speed run your way through. So we're just having to make sure here. Take it easy. So they won't let you have it yet. Damn you. Once you clear out those threats, it shouldn't be so bad. Okay, and with that, we can now complete the level. So not too bad. But I still stand by, like, overall, I think the last few levels have definitely been a little bit trickier than some of the others when it comes to trying to get everything. Alright. So there's that.